Hello, my name is Sumedh. Today I'll be reflecting on the progress that I've made in the first semester STEM pathways, as well as my plans for the future of the project. Thank you. The overarching problem is the maize, the staple crop of 90% of Kenyans, has many issues during its production process. So throughout the maize value chain, there are certain steps that are either skipped or are not developed properly, like in other industrialized countries, namely mechanization, irrigation, and in this case, testing for certain diseases or toxins. So the specific toxin I wanted to tackle was a toxin called aflatoxin. It causes liver failures. It's a hepatotoxin, so it attacks the liver. And in this case, unfortunately, in Kenya, it has caused thousands of liver-related diseases and unfortunately killed hundreds of people due to liver failure. So this is the design problem, and I wanted to create a solution for it. Unfortunately, testing is not widespread in most of the Kenyan maize market. More than 50% of people don't have access to the high precision, and high cost testing that the formal maize market has access to. So the brands in the supermarket are all tested for aflatoxins, but this is how they're tested. They're using a specific type of spectroscopy over here, and it is very, very, very expensive. It is not accessible to small to medium scale farmers. I wanted to create a solution for this. So this is the method that I will be using. It's called black light detection. And this is a perfect example over here. If you have an infected ear with aflatoxin, the infected kernels fluoresce. It's as simple as that. There's a specific wavelength of light, and if UV light, that if you put a kernel under, if it's infected, it'll glow bright green. And if it's not, it'll just stay dark blue as seen in this photo. It's as simple as that. So what I've been doing this semester is simply creating criteria for the design over here, as well as the solutions, design solutions. So these are the criteria that I've come up with, as well as specific criteria for testing. So this is not as precise as spectroscopy, but there are I've used the University of Michigan's standards for testing under black light, and a card will be provided with the final device to see if your product use is affected by aflatoxin or not. Again, criteria of use: it should be affordable, ergonomic to use, it should have a natural design. It's self-contained and easy to maintain, so no complicated microprocessors. We should have a simple circuit, on and off, close, and that should work pretty well. It should be simple and modular to use, and this is rather the hallmark of this design, and of course, easy to use in the field. So these are the prototype designs that I came up with, and this was the optimal solution I found. Again, very simple design here. It is based off of a Google Cardboard, Google Cardboard VR headset. So I measured out the electronics that I needed to use in this case and created a very simple Illustrator file, printed it out, and prototyped with gaff tape. So this gives a wonderful feeler for the ergonomics of the design, as well as the size, see if it's portable or not, and see how strong it is, because cardboard is notoriously not very strong. Again, but this was very, very hard to put together when I was making this. Of course, it needs a specific amount of working together with the hands, and then taping it together in a specific order so it doesn't fall apart while you're trying to put it together. Not very ideal. So this is the second design I came up with. You can see these interlocking pieces, and this is kind of designed to fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. Again, very hard to, I thought it would be easy to make. It turned out it's not, and it has very tight tolerances. So the final design that I came up with, and this is the optimal solution, I believe, is this design. It's a cardboard. It's a flat sheet of cardboard that is simply scored on the sides, so it can just fold together. The beauty of this design is it's super simple to make together. You can just like laser cut it out of multiple sheets of cardboard, 50, 60 at a time. And cardboard is a very cheap material. You can use old boxes, you can use, just simple sheets of cardboard. And it just folds together like this. You just need limited amounts of either tape or glue, from the inside or the outside, whichever you prefer, and it fits together perfectly. This design maintains the darkness inside for the UV lights, to be able to be seen, as well as it's big enough for the electronics to fit on the sides. This is, of course, a solar device, so you can place it under the sun, charge it up, and then use it whenever you like. It has a lithium-ion battery inside, and a couple of UV diodes. So you just cover the solar panel, and then it assumes it's night, and it turns the lights on. You can This cardboard flap above, near the eyepiece, it just opens up. You pour in a specific amount of maize that you want to test, per a certain kilo, and using the parameters that I've set, you'll be able to see those aflatoxins. So this is how far I've come. It's semester one. I'm also working on the electronics part of this project, which is obviously very important. But this is the rough idea of how far I've come in semester one. This is a very important project, and this is a very important project to me, and I hope it goes well. But that's it from my side for semester one. I really look forward to finishing this product. And I think I'd like to really thoroughly test this in the field, see how the targeted user base responds to it. That's all. That's my plan for semester two and how far I've come. Thank you very much.